was gonna say welcome to the Tree Ballhead Show, but
The
now
Rasta
Cheese
man.
is here.
The Rasta man is here.
Now Cheese is in the building.
That's right. Jah would never give the power to a bald head. So remember that, guys.
You don't have to dread to be Rasta. Remember that too.
That's all a
Greetings,
matter.
salutations.
That's all matter of personal opinion, opinion, and experience.
What's going on,
Manchester
everybody?
United Tabanka. Yes.
What's good?
Oh, are we gonna be all right? Are we gonna be okay? Can I introduce the show? Am I allowed to introduce the show?
Yeah, go.
What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome. I know y'all ain't seen these faces in a while. You know, people being dads, people being outside, people being in Arizona, people just doing all kind of stuff, people being in pharma, you know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying? People being all around. And we are back, though. We are back. And yes, you saw the thumbnail. It is 19 days until Manchester United plays. Well, we got plenty of football in between now and then, but it's 19 days till we see. And then the fucking thing is on a Monday.
No.
Well, come straight back into a Monday game. It's nobody's
United on a Monday.
It's nobody's fault but our own. And remember, people were telling me it was a blessing in disguise.
Mikey, release that.
I'm just enjoying the blessing. I'm enjoying the blessing upon blessings. Good evening. All right. Thank you. Good evening. Welcome back, everybody. And this is the greatest show in American history. This is the it's not Monday, so it's not the Monday show. This is a Tuesday show. This is those Casual Reds.
It's convenience.
Casual Reds. And we're gonna go on another day this week, and then another day after that until we come back. We're gonna watch some of the games that's going on. Thursday, I'm going down to the pub to watch Suriname versus Bolivia. I'm going to watch that with my boy Nico, representing Bolivia. So we're gonna watch that. And Ronaldo, take it away, man. You got all the topics today, man.
Well, since you brought that up, international break, let's get out of the way. You know, we got a World Cup coming up here in the US of A. Hopefully, touch wood.
Y'all feeling World Cup?
Is there gonna?
I got one to vibe.
Is there gonna be one?
Yeah, that's the touch wood. And I'll go where we have.
I'm just a bit salty because I'm disappointed in Yard, and I just
You're
feel
still
like
alive though, man. You're still alive.
you
got
got
a big
lava
game
for
Thursday
that.
night.
Lava for that. Them boys should have been in there already. We had the easiest route into the World Cup.
Fucking
Them is some
Curacao.
waste man, Uncle Casey.
Waste man.
Anyway, yeah. So Thursday is like the day of days. We got a bunch of playoff games, like several European playoff games, like 4 different paths. We got like Italy, Denmark, Turkey, etc. There's like a semifinal and final path. So Thursday and Tuesday, big playoff games. Thursday in the CONCACAF side, the intercontinental playoff, you got Jamaica playing New Caledonia. Y'all should have that.
Ooh.
The winner goes and plays the Congo, and then the other playoff is Bolivia, Suriname, and that's gonna be a good one. And the winner of that goes to play Iraq, and whoever wins those games, they go to the World Cup. So yep, we're lining up the final places in the World Cup. Should be fun. So we do have some games, some friendlies sprinkled in between.
Iraq.
But yeah. But then after the break breaks, there is a FA Cup weekend that we got to contend with. So United ain't got shit to do next weekend either. So yep, we got a long ass break before the run-in, which we are in good position where we start off with Leeds on a freaking Monday. Like, why would you put Leeds versus MUFC on a Monday? That should be prime time Sunday or Saturday. But I digress. So yeah, let's talk about the last game that happened. We didn't meet because life been dad and resting, streets, road, and girl, everything. Um, so yeah, we drew at Bournemouth, a game that we all thought was going to be a tough one. We hope we win it, and quite honestly, they were pointing to the time in the game where I think we should have won it, and they were pointing to the game and was like, "God damn, here we go again." So interesting game. I think we started off all right. First half was good. I liked our first half, and the second half was kind of crap. And Bournemouth definitely had the better half, and we got lucky with some calls, and ended up dropping. We end up. I want to say we dropped points. What y'all think? We drop points. We gain points. What y'all think?
We drop points and we get robbed same time.
It's a robbery. Beer robbery. Beer
Yeah.
robbery. That's all I got. Beer robbery. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cheese. I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, that was my that's my entire response to Ronaldo right there. It's like we drop points and we got robbed. Like when the club is actually sending appeal letters to PGMOL, whatever them want name that other set of
PGLOL, that's what they call.
Yeah. When the club is sending appeal letters to them, say it's serious. Because usually I feel like we just let this shit ride and just take the robbing. Like, yeah. Like just take it, turn the other cheek and take it. So for us to be like, y'all tripping, y'all need this shit need to stop. Like, yeah, legit gripe.
Yeah,
like that was a little robbing.
I feel like every week somebody gets robbed. Everybody gets robbed every day. But long and short of it, like if you were not gonna call Ahmad's, you can't call that last one on Evan Nilsson. And
be fair,
I think they were both penalties. The Maguire one was pretty soft because he dove immediately as he with contact, and I think like the last man red was harsh because it wasn't that impactful, it wasn't that forceful of a foul. But yeah, they're both penalties for me.
Yeah, and at the timing when it happened, the Ahmad one was very crucial.
They scored right away.
Yeah,
they
it was
went
very
right back
crucial. I don't appreciate this underlying pussy rule talking about if you just gave someone a penalty, you can't give them one again. Why?
That's fuckery.
It's a rule.
A penalty is a penalty.
So you rewarded a player for making a bad play when he consensus say that was a penalty. Everybody says a penalty, but everybody's saying to me, this is what the media mind them out that way. I said, referees don't like to give 2 penalties like that in a row. It just can't be done. What do you mean? I don't understand that.
You can stop fouling. How about that?
Premier League has a very big problem. The refereeing is absolutely atrocious. Every team, it's not what's happening. All supporters are backing each other because we all feel it.
Yeah, all getting
silly, dumb calls where the referees are cowards. Okay, but yeah, I thought we played fine till after that. That ruined the game. Absolutely. The overreaction, people, I get it. Sesko didn't start, but that's not why we lost. I mean, I keep calling it a loss. That's why we drew. That's not why we drew that match. That's not why we drew that match. Sesko, if we had 11-11, it might have been a Sesko score 2 in the second half, and we'd have been talking about Carrick differently. So that refereeing was absolutely criminal. It was terrible. It was unacceptable for that to happen to us at that point, and this team deserved 3. I don't say we lost 2 and all that. We deserved the 3. I'm sorry. I'm very upset with the refereeing decision. I think it's unacceptable. The answer is unacceptable. And then you give Harry one right away. That's unacceptable. Okay, that's my thing on the game. Sorry. But
what you got, Mikey?
Robbery, yes, but like squandered opportunity too, right? This is a team we should be taking it to. It's a team we should be finishing our chances against and creating multiple chances. Like this United squad that we've been seeing over the last few weeks have shown that they can play multiple ways, right? They can play rough and tumble, they can play it long, They can play together, play it short, play it fast. They can fucking go up tempo on the break. They can keep possession. We've seen all of these things. Now, they haven't been their best, absolute best that they can be, but I feel like we should have won that game. I feel like we fell asleep, but a lot of it is that ref. But I'm not somebody that blames the ref, though. I just can't all the time. We should have won that game hand in, and we let them run over us towards the end. And once we lost a man, we were kind of just Now we're bereft of ideas. Now we lost a man, so I think what your chance of winning goes down 30% when you go off, especially when you draw, when you're 1-1 or 0-0 or something like that. That wasn't our game to win once we went down, and there was no fight towards that end. There's a few guys you could call out. Ahmad, man. Ahmad's play has to get better. If he's going to inherit that right wing, his play has to be better because it's been like 535 minutes without him scoring a goal. I know he's impactful. I know there's other ways for wingers to impact games without goal scoring. But, like, I need some more from him. And Bumo's kind of fallen off a cliff a bit in terms of performances. I don't think Šeško being on the bench made a difference. And we'll always do that. That's this thing about football. We'll be like, oh, well, this person didn't play. And if they did play, we would have won. You don't fucking know that. You don't know that. You only know what you've seen at the moment. So deal with that and not what you think would have happened. Because you don't know what the fuck. That guy, in another universe, Šeško comes off and tears his ACL. In another fucking universe. So you don't know what's going to happen because this person didn't play, that person didn't play. It's nice to say. But how many times has he come off the bench and scored for us and we won a game? How many times did that happen? And you probably wanted him to start that game. There's times where he started and he scored and I didn't want him to start. So you never know. This team still a long way to go. This isn't the finished article at all. The fact that we're getting this kind of tune out of them and, like, we're drawing games and, like, not losing them is a step up from where we came from. So I just want to go ahead and say that first. We're forgetting that. And a lot of people getting aggy now and want to talk about Carrick. Fuck you for doing that because we were and y'all were the same people that was trying to get us to reconcile losses under Amorim. Now that we're trying to stumble a little bit after going 9 straight, it's this whole, oh, well, you know, lest we forget, we had a coach that we couldn't win 4 games in a row. 2 games for 13 months or some crazy shit like that. We're averaging 1 win a game for many months. So please, we were Spurs for a while. We were exactly what Spurs was. Now we're getting a little bit of form. We're finding a little bit and being able to assess, okay, this player we like going forward. We know Ugarte's trash. Get him out of here. Might go a different direction from Dallo. Might go a different direction from Luke Shaw. Don't know. We're assessing these guys, and they're showing us their best. All of a sudden, we draw this stupid game here, and it's jump ship. Y'all are disgusting. Y'all are disgusting. A lot of you are disgusting, but I'm not surprised because this is what you guys did. You guys tried to make me believe that we needed to suffer. Y'all were the same man who was doing that. So I stopped listening to y'all. I stopped listening. Yes, this game was bad. Yes, we could have played better. Maybe a difference with Šeško. The referee did rob, but, like, all in all, not mad. Still in third. We move. And I know we're going to put belt to ass against all Leeds fans. Clip this up. All Leeds fans. Open challenge to you. Belt to ass coming for you in 19 days. Don't you forget. Clip it up.
Yeah, we should start that wave. Like, just start poking at Leeds fans right now. Like, don't forget.
Look at me, Leeds fans. 19 days. Belt to ass coming. You can make fun of my hair if you want, but BTA is on the way.
Mike, you touched on something brilliant. I think it's the fan bases in football right now. I think. What did I say? I don't even know what I said.
Brother, I didn't touch
Turn coat on Carrick. I think that's what you're going on.
Yeah, man, it's just that I don't like that narrative up there. Like, all of a sudden, people are disappointed in Carrick. All of a sudden, people are like, he's showing us he's not the guy. Chill out. Don't start negativity. It just let him learn from mistakes. Give him a chance. You know what you just sat through, people? You forget what you just sat through. So I don't like that narrative out there. And I think that's probably the most negative narrative that's out there right now. Manchester United is actually good news. So yeah, we want more, we want better, but I'm enjoying this news versus the other team. Yeah. Yeah.
Also, another thing is that we're already talking about other coaches. We're talking, and I'm like, okay with that, but I want to save that talk for the end. That's a distraction to me. I feel like all other coach talk needs to cease until I don't even want to hear it in the news until the end of the season. Because we're talking about Enrique and they talking about they going after him and he's one of the favorites and all this other shit. I'm all right with listen, give Carrick the ample time to finish this season out. And then you start going. I know you have to do the talking in behind the scenes. I know you have to talk it beforehand, but try to keep that shit out the news as much as possible. Because I think that's a distraction for what's going on now. And we finally have something good going. For the first time, we don't have leaks.
Yeah,
For the
we
first
actually
time, we don't have team news going out, and all of a sudden Chelsea got that. Is it crazy coincidence that Garnacho goes to Chelsea, and all of a sudden there's all kinds of leaks going on and stuff coming out, and they're getting pammed up every week? No, I don't think it's a coincidence there. So anything to keep the noise low for this team and to keep the focus on the game. And I feel like that's what we need to focus on, especially as fans.
I mean,
That's a great thing about Carrick, just his whole demeanor and how he's approaching your favorite press conferences and everything. He's just low key, no drama, very even keeled. And that's kind of what we need right now. We need him to land the plane, get us through the season, meet our goals, hopefully seal third. And that'll be great. And like you said, it's not completely his squad. So and if people have their doubts about him, that's fair too, because I'm concerned that there's no clear plan B when plan A doesn't work. But I'm not ready to not ready to get all in a hissy fit about it, because in reality we've lost one game on the Carrick.
Yeah.
We've actually had winning streaks with Carrick, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think I still believe in him, still believe in the boys to get the job done. And let's see through it. Let's push through.
I mean, a good thing of the game that it was a draw. We actually gained points on some teams for the first time to get a draw. That's huge.
A good weekend in our favor. Yep. Chelsea and Liverpool losing. That's pretty good.
We got Adrian Garnacho. We got Adrian Garnacho sabotaging Chelsea. He's beautiful. Whoever did that deal is a genius. Magnificent. Double agent.
We got a real, that's what that is.
We got a real viewer of our show right here saying the LA flag disappeared after the last Leeds matchup, right? We need retribution.
Don't put that out there. You can't see what respect though. That can be the vibe. I guess we should get that vibe going, huh? Like who no.
That game.
No, but see, that's the thing. It's not we cannot blame it on Leeds. That's when our own people did it.
I'm blaming Leeds.
No.
I'm blaming Leeds.
Leeds was the Brighton FA Cup game.
Well, check it like this. The day that it was found, it was enough man up in there, so we would have noticed a Leeds supporter in there. The day that it was found, it was all the thugs was in there. So when they say the flag's back, we was like, what? Who did it? Who dropped it? Where? How? When? It was with a Leeds man. He's a rider. But we'll ask you know what we'll do for you, my sister? We're going to ask the question, just to put it out there. I'll ask the question. I'll personally be like, so,
pull up on the Leeds massive.
When we played y'all the last time, the flag disappeared. No, let me come. I want to put that out there on this. No, we'll find out. Let's see what's going on. She did that. I love that. She touched my ego. It's on now.
Snorlax said, I always said it was a Manchester United fan.
It was Snorlax. It was. It was one of we know.
Klepto.
And Okay, damn, that's crazy. LA got tested. That's crazy, blood. Hey, blood, y'all let someone. Hey, no, no, let's get off that topic because some people are really were pissed off that that happened. So let's let that go.
Couldn't be us. Just saying. Couldn't be us.
Well, we got a lot of numbers up in there, man. There's a lot of people jumping on the vibe. Oh, you know what's crazy? Cheese. The bar is trendy now, huh? It's all pop music now. It's pop music.
Sadly.
It's creator haven. I'm seeing all types of little
I'm
creators.
seeing a lot of people in there making content.
Influencers.
Yeah.
Influencers.
And I'm like a little bit upset at y'all too. Because y'all could have been in there doing that.
Yeah,
y'all
but
let these niggas come in here.
yeah, but they're not in our section.
ACJ.
They're not in our section. They don't know what's going. If they film our section, they're gonna get mobbed. They're not in our section. They're not in. You see what they're filming is all the commercial. It's the corporate side. They're not in our section, bro. Our section, you can't be filming all the time. There's something going on. Something is going on. There's something. Hold this. Where's that?
Like Show said, especially after the cop singing thing that went viral.
Oh, that's him. It's Babby. This is Babby right here. It's Constable.
Ooh.
No, that's an ill look though, Cheese. They put your face everywhere, bro. You went viral, my G.
Cheese was cheesing.
You on Men in Blazers. It's like, Babylon. Fuck what? I'm
What
just
side
joking.
of the pub is Cheese on now?
Every side of my side.
See, yeah. Every side is my side too.
You a man of the people. You say good morning to everybody. You have manners and shit.
Everybody in there. Every red, I shake their hand. I'm like, what's good?
Yep.
What's good? What's good? They'd be like,
that.
damn, you smell good. I'm like, yeah, let's whatever. The kids get kids. Give the kids some. But anyway, let's get back on the shit. We saying secrets. You got to be there. Y'all got to experience it.
Yeah.
Deal with the host over here, Mr. Host.
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, we'll flow in there about the pub and leads and everything. But yeah, so some stadium news came out today. TC's beloved stadium project. Because it was a little quiet for a while, and people were raising a fuss like, what are these scam artists up to? What are they really up to? They ain't gonna get no stadium. So Miss Colette Rush came out today. She's the our CEO of the new stadium development. Basically said that things are moving in the background. They're trying to purchase the land, the Freightliner land, at the back where it's basically gonna be the footprint of the stadium. They're running up the price for that. The Freightliner company, of course, because
Have you heard the difference?
It's like $300 million difference. So they want to buy it for $50 million, but they want to sell it for like.
The Freightliner said 300 million. Are you crazy? Yeah. 50 mil, 300. Are you crazy?
Yep.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So they said they're still trying to negotiate that, and it's in the background, and they're confident that they're gonna strike a deal, and the plan is for 100K stadium on that footprint. Excited, they have lists for season tickets and all that good stuff, and more than likely they may not hit the 2030 deadline, but they're trying their best to have it built before 2035 so we could host the Women's World Cup final in that summer. So, having said all that and what we know about Ratcliffe and the Glaziers and how private funding and tax funding works, what are you guys' feelings about this happening, materializing? What you think is going to look like? When you think it's going to finish? All that good stuff. What's y'all beat on it?
I feel like they're gonna make the people pay for this somehow. So
I know you're not both.
All that shit that motherfuckers was talking when we had those two idiots on our show. They talk about something. Oh, we don't do that in England. Yes, the fuck you do. Look at the London Stadium. You're still paying for that shit. It costing the fucking taxpayer in London $100,000 extra out of their pocket, damn near collectively, to pay for that piece of shit stadium where you can't see. So I find they're gonna find the rich. The rich stay rich by finding ways for them not to spend their own money. That's how they fucking do it. You spend your money, you spend it, and then we will fucking make the money on the back end. So I really don't care about this. I'm glad. Fleece them for every minute, everything you can get out of them, because these bitches are gonna raise the prices on that shit. When they get it, it's gonna be crazy for the common fan to even get in there with more seats.
Season tickets.
The price is gonna go up with their season ticket. It's gonna be more than what it is now, and that's just what it is. And like you can say, you'll have people that say, "Oh, well, that's the price of doing business." Yeah, that's okay for you to say because your ass don't go there every week. Your ass don't go there every week. So yeah, me and you, we could talk shit. Because I've paid $400 and $500 for a ticket.
Yeah.
Before. Multiple tickets. $400 and $500. My shit, my whole trip could be 2 racks. Flight, ticket, stay, not to mention what I spend on booze and drugs. You know what I'm saying? So let's not even go there. Let's read this comment. They already discussed a forced sale of the land. I wouldn't be surprised somebody turn up dead in that land and end up being cheap.
I would respect it then if that's what happened.
Yeah, that land. Oh my God, the CEO of the land
Romeo must die.
Oh, now it's for sale for $20 million all of a sudden.
Oh, that's great.
I wouldn't be surprised with these fat bastards. But go ahead.
I mean,
yeah, go ahead, Case.
Y'all know how I feel about Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I don't trust him. I've been saying this. His whole legacy is building this stadium. He first came chatting, talking about telling UNO that I'm going to get the government to pay for it, and everybody got gas. Sir Jim is going to, this is what's going to happen. Y'all going to not like what I'm saying. This is going to be part of the Manchester Football Club budget. Watch. Because that's what people in Manchester believe. This is going to be part of our budget. And then Sir Jim is going to gill the stadium, pass away, and is going to be stuck in his... I don't trust Sir Jim. He says a lot of things. He's never been truthful with us. Never. But he's a local lad.
He's a local lad.
That's what they're telling me. Don't trust this.
Manchester back in Manchester United.
And then this was so bad about the local
Brexit talk right there.
Y'all said it. We in the States, and I hate to say this, we are accustomed to what y'all about to get in Manchester. What's coming? Yeah. We've been through this for our whole lives.
Let's try. I be trying to tell them, bro. I be trying to tell the Brits, bro. We get fucked by the land developers, real estate, moguls, private equity every day. And I'm telling you, it's going to happen to you. It's happening to you soon. And Manchester, be ready, because we know what it looks like.
Yeah.
Like, but you're seeing this whole big stadium, 100K. We're at 75K now. So they're throwing in 25K seats. You would hope, good spirited, that, they won't jack up the prices to price out, the local ads, the Stretford enders. But, more than likely, that's not going to happen.
They can't do that. I hope they keep that if they're.
And I hope we don't have no soulless bowl either. However the stadium ends up looking, I like some uniqueness to it. I don't like. I mean, as good as the Emirates and the Spurs toilet bowl looks, I just think is like not. I want to have like a little unique flavor that's unique to United. Some touch on what Old Trafford looks like. Some unique to Manchester United. Jazz it up. Don't make it like a soulless bowl. That would be real disappointing, because a lot of people, they're not warm to the idea of leaving Old Trafford, because Old Trafford is Old Trafford. That's been home forever. It survived 2 world wars or 1 world war or something. It got bombed and all that good stuff. Survived a fire. So I want them to do right by the club, do right by the fans, do right by the city. But like we says, it's corporate people. They're gonna do right by their pockets. You know what I'm saying? So just hoping for the best. So Jim, this is definitely a legacy project for him. I think the Glaciers are using him, and I think the Glaciers aren't going anywhere unless private equity comes in and buys them out somehow. If we luck out like that, great. But unlikely, but it could happen. And well, basically they knew so Jim had connects with the government and the Lord Co in Manchester to get things rubber stamped and everything, and get and push paper, push pencils, and move things along. And I mean, long short of it, I think well, they're saying we can't repair Old Trafford. I'm
Why?
not the biggest engineer, but I feel like it could be done. But a lot of people
Why?
saying the rail line behind the main stand, they're saying they can't build over it, but we know they build over rail lines all the time. So, and there's like homes right next to it too, so it's like a tight footprint, and they just don't want to do it. And
why don't they just
like 100 years? The stadium's old, the age of the stadium, so it might be
man?
best to cut bait like from just structurally. Might be best to make a new one.
It's a lot. It's a pain in the ass to refurbish Trafford because I deal with it in
160 years old.
We need
yeah,
somewhere else to play too when that's happening.
there's a lot of parts that in Old Trafford that
Main
no
road?
company ever make. No company makes some parts that are in Old Trafford right now. You just got everything's got to be one of a kind. Someone's got to do it for the first time. There's some pipes in there. It's probably old. Ooh,
Let's go play at the Etihad. In the meanwhile,
Mhm.
and show them how to fill that shit.
I would never.
They'll never
That
let
would
us in.
that would be such a power move. I would hate it, but I'll be up in there tagging graffiti all in there, disrespecting it, starting fires,
Just
peeing just
painting everything
everywhere,
red.
just like you
Paint
know
the
what I'm
town
saying?
red.
They can't let man loose in their house. We'd be loose in their house, breaking shit. Oh, they play tomorrow. Let's destroy the seats. Oh wow, it's crazy. Yeah, so yeah, I mean it's that's some news. But I've been telling y'all from the longest, Sir Jim's only is in this project for the stadium because that's the only thing. I understand he wants the team to be good, but he doesn't want glory. I don't truly believe he wants glory. I don't think he cares. He'll be okay with a really good Champions League team because that stadium, as long as it's good football, he knows the stadium will let it happen. His fan base will let it happen. I don't know. I don't trust Sir Jim. I feel like something's crazy's coming.
And the other thing too, if you remember Arsenal, they dished out a lot of cheddar for their stadium, and they were running thin on the financial side of things. Basically, Wenger, he was trying to build the side with farmhands. You know what I'm saying? They weren't splashing out big on transfers. He was trying these little deals with prospects, and it kind of ran its course. And he was just they were top. They were just fourth place for a while. They're second place now, but they were fourth place for many years during that time. And they eventually got tired of Wenger, and they ran him out of town. So, like you said, Casey, it could the bill for the stadium could end up on the club, and when that happens, there's we might have to cut back on transfers and stuff. And as good as it
And
is that we're looking to buy young players, so we can extend contracts and stuff. Maybe that's even preparation for, just having that kind of structure in place where we buy young players, so we won't have to splash out on transfers if purse strings get a little tight.
Nelson 5088, thanks for joining us, man. He's been having a lot of good quotes. Blakestraw as well. I'm gonna read all of them.
respect chat.
Spurs are paying for their lack of player purchases during the stadium rebuild. They're going down.
Down.
If they go down, that's the greatest relegation in football since Newcastle.
Let's see it. Love to see it.
I hate this for Arsenal fans. They can't win the league and get Tottenham relegated. That's
That's
too much
such a
glory, man. I
that's-
fucking hate that.
that's a peak
Arsenal
season,
fans
as they
can't be
say.
that lucky.
I want them to stay up. I'm sorry. I think that breaks football a bit if they go down.
They'll be back.
No, they won't come back. They will
Spurs
not
going
come back.
on tour, on championship tour, a championship tour, a championship. They're going
And
down and maybe up.
and they don't want to buy the houses behind Old Trafford to build the stadium out. They can't build over it. There was an estimation by engineers a long time ago. I think this was Glazers. Speaking of Sir Jim, what about the club moving more fans out of their season tickets in the Sir Bobby Charlton stand for expanded VIP seats? I didn't know they were doing that.
Prawn sandwich.
They did it already. They did it already. Oh no, this is going to be for this year. Was it because did they say it last year?
I seen them. They did something like that, and they were giving away like the seats where the players were like plated seats, and some like longtime members they folded those up and gave them out. But I didn't know they were still doing that, bro. I don't know what to say. It's a shame, bro. But like we said earlier, bro, as Americans, we're so used to getting fucked like that. We kind of just pass them the Vaseline now and just tell them to take it easy. You know what I'm saying? That's us. Yeah, that's what happens to us now. We're so used to it. We just hope they throw money on our back at the end.
Yeah, but that man blew
not even
it,
a nice
man.
sign on the back, goddamn.
Think about all the cheese we wasted. Big cheese on players that did nothing.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like
West
that-
is fucking Woodward, man.
To comment that the Tottenham is failing in their recruitment now, I think they signed shit players. Some of the dudes we signed, I'm glad we signed them. That Tottenham signed some shit. I don't know who was.
Their best
we
players
wanted
got hurt,
TIL.
though.
We wanted
best
that
players
TIL
got
for a
hurt.
minute.
They're a selling club anyway.
Kulichevsky's hurt. Madison's hurt. That's like two of the best
Kudus.
players.
Kudus
Kudus is
hurt.
hurt. They lost Son. They lost Kane. And
Never
Dele Alli
rebuilt.
fell off a cliff sniffing balloons. Yeah. And yeah,
Then
they just
from when they lost Dele Alli and Kane left, and like you said, like Son, and then they didn't have a real center back who leaves, and like they just ain't been the same since. They always used to hang around. Spurs had a chance during the Leicester season, but they ain't been right ever since. And they just don't spend the money. They just didn't spend the money, and when they started spending money, it was too late.
Man, they ain't. The minute Gareth Bale dipped, everybody was like, "Oh, it's easy to leave here. I'm out." They let
I can get a check.
Gareth Bale.
Berbatov.
But I don't know. Spurs have been like this though. They're shit. They're recruiting shit, and
Paul
people get
Campbell?
up out of there. People get up out of there for some reason. They got bad juju. Spurs,
Spursy.
y'all think it'll be a bad for Premier League football if they go down though, Mikey?
I think it'd be bad for football.
I will fucking love it. If they deserve it, go get it. I would love the narrative. Every Tottenham supporter I see that was chatting shit.
I don't argue with that neither. I'm
gonna tell them, why y'all even in here? This is Premier League. This is a Premier League bar. Get up out of here, bro. What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? What are you doing? Go to the Fox and a Hound for that. Go to the Fox and a Hound for that. You go down there in the slums. Go to the Fox and the Hound. Oh, did I say that?
Nelson says they already did. If you see the seats around the players and near the box seats have been transitioned to VIP seats. United gave an extra 5% in revenue stated in the last quarter call. Didn't read that, so I appreciate that. That's why we have the fans. I mean the chat, so we could talk about those things. Did not know that. I'm not gonna act like I did. I know that they packed up a few of the legend seats and told them,
Oh yeah, they did.
But I didn't know they were still doing that. But I haven't seen those seats. It's not like I've been able to go to Old Trafford in a couple of years now. A shame.
Mm-hmm.
Just that part is what bothers me about football. And I know it's been dead for a while, so I'm not gonna act like, oh my God, like football has been commercialized and been co-opted for many years now, right? That was the plan. From when they sold the top flight and it became the Premier League in 92. That was the plan, right? That was the plan for what it was supposed to be. And we're just watching the last stages of it. And any team that has a little bit of success is gonna make those moves. They're gonna start to make those moves. And there'll be the fan who pays at the end. And it's not us. See, that's the thing. We're not tripping off of it because we're Americans. We get to go maybe once or twice a year if we can. But it's the guy in Manchester that wants to take his kid and have a day on the town with his kid and watch United, that is going to get priced out of the season ticket, or he's not going to be able to go to fucking whatever big match there is because it's going to be this amount of money. It's not us. We're not we kind of exacerbate it because we go over there and we want to see a game. And like I said earlier, I'm not opposed to paying $400 for a ticket because I have that. I could do that. That's nothing. I already paid to get on a flight. What's another $400? So I'm not blaming myself for wanting to see it, but when the Glazers and they're thinking about me when I come to come watch a match, they know that they're gonna be able to see my dollars at the superstore. My dollars are gonna be in buying that $400 ticket. That's what they're gonna be. That's who they're keying in on, is me, and not thinking about the Mank that's been a fan of the club for 30 years. And I wish they would do more of that. Fuck me.
Exactly.
No.
It's gonna be corporate up in there.
What is it? What is it corporate these days? Be honest. Music, food, gal, everything corporate now.
It's where the club's going, and I get it. A lot of lifers are. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are on board with it. A lot of people are on board with it, but it's crazy. It's gonna be what we need to do is start a protest against referees. Anytime Stuart Atwell comes to Trafford, we do a protest by not leaving the stadium. That costs more money, and it's harder to get everybody out versus keeping everybody in. I mean, getting them out of the stadium versus keeping them from getting in the stadium. So we just stay there and boom for about an hour. The referee is going to cost the stadium more money. He's going to just to Stuart Atwell right now.
I already know what we need to do. We need to do a protest around their cars after the game.
No.
And wait for them after the game. Wait for them out
the tunnel, yep.
You know what I'm saying? Beat them in the car park, like Saeed would say. We did
tar and feather them. Those fucking
give them good words. Cuss out everything. Just cuss it.
Yo, I remember there was a time where you used to be able to say, you know what, the ref played a fair game. He let them play today.
When's the last time you said that?
I haven't been able to say that in football in a long time, bro. In a long time, bro. I used to be able to say, you know what? Fair play. The ref let them roll out today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some calls went iffy, but you know what? They had a good run out. Like, I'm not mad at that. The ref didn't insert himself in the game too much here. I don't find myself Michael Oliver is the prime example of inserting yourself in a game. Atwell, he does his bullshit, but that Michael Oliver brother, that dude, he just looks up and he's like, we'll make this about me in the next 20 minutes. I promise you.
What is that
about me? I'm gonna make a big call that's unnecessary. It's gonna be consequential to the outcome of the game. I'm gonna do that, and the headlines will be on me, and I can go to sleep knowing that I'm a nothing and a fucking failure. And this is my little bit of attention that I got, because goddamn. But Atwell, he's the. I just don't see how you could blow two calls back to back.
It just looks not knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Because you cannot tell us and the world what you saw isn't the same thing. You can't say it. It's the same situation in the box. These two things can't exist. These two calls can't exist. And it's terrible. It's unacceptable, Mikey.
Yep.
Jeez, Ronaldo. And it's only the Premier League, because when I watch other leagues and I watch Champions Leagues, it don't be crazy like the Premier League. Premier League is crazy.
Loose.
Spain's a little there. Spain gets a little crazy. But yeah.
I mean, I even have a problem why referees have agents. Why do referees need agents? What are you agenting? What do you do for a referee as an agent? What's your job?
Get them Saudi bucks.
Oh, I see it. Oh, see, that shit is tricky. Nah, I don't know if that's good money now. I don't know, man. But then we drifted. I drifted.
I don't know. It all flowed. Well, let's tie it up at the end here. Inevitably, there's an international break and a World Cup coming up and a rebuild on the table. So we kind of touched on it at the beginning. The coach carousel, who's going to be the next coach to lead Manchester United next season, and of course, we got a midfield and to rebuild. Maybe need a center back and some other positions. So let's start with a big one. As far as manager,
Hey.
yeah.
Hey. What kind of
Start
show
with
is
the
this?
big
Wow.
one. What one you talking about? A lot of I think could be big that are good. Anyway.
Whoa.
Anyway, who would you guys like to be the new manager of Manchester United next season? Do you think we give it to Carrick, or out of all the names out there, who would you like?
So far, Carrick is in the lead for me. And maybe that's just recency bias speaking. So maybe I'm just okay with what I've seen recently, and it's been a step up from what I've been seeing as of late. So now I'm a little brainwashed. But like, I'm okay. I'm willing to admit that. I'm all right with letting Carrick rock out. It's when the thing is that bothers me about the Carrick possible acquisition is how much of it is all right. Now you win the Champions League spot. You get it. Let's say you get it. Now you got to put up all these games, and let's say you don't get the backing you get. Are you able to that you're supposed to get? Are you able to manage this for another? What if that doesn't happen? What if we only get a light backing? Maybe 2 players, 3, a light backing, like a light thing, like maybe a backup right back, another right back, another center. We get something light, and can you manage that? Does it wear off? I'm just, it's so many questions there, but then those questions stand for all the other managers, right? I say Carrick because he's been there, he's learning the DNA. The players seem to really get along with him. He seemed to have won the dressing room very early and got a tune out of it early. So far he's in the lead. I don't see how he gets. If somebody has to come out the blue, that's just God's gift that knocks Carrick off his seat. But either way, he's earned himself a coaching job elsewhere. If he
Oh
gets it
yeah.
here or not.
Oh, wow. Future.
Big facts, big facts.
I was thinking that last night, Mikey, on one thing, and it was crazy. I was like, Carrick gonna get a job somewhere if Manchester United. Listen,
get this first job.
If that brother Carrick finished third, get Manchester United back into the Champions League, if all those things come to fruition towards the end of the season, and Manchester United get rid of him, there's gonna be a lot of teams firing coaches like, we want to see what Carrick can do over here. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, Mikey. I'm calm with him right now. Right now, the clubs should feel like they're in a situation where the coaching search shouldn't be too stressful. Like, okay, well, I like what we're watching right now. If I give him maybe a new 2 midfielders and this, I'm okay in trusting Carrick, because if we give him 3 players this summer, and it'll be players for a 4-4-3, I mean, a 4-2-3-1, we can find plenty of coaches who work with them players in that system. It's all about the recruiting. If you get Carrick, I'll trust right now. I'm gonna say right now, I trust Carrick. I'm not really hurt to see a new coach. And Luis Enrique, he's at PSG driving Maseratis and Ferraris. What do you want to come out here for? Everybody, chill out. Carrick is calm. We should focus on some other things. Recruitment right now. Recruitment should be the big thing for players. I think coaching search right now, the club should feel comfortable with Carrick and be like, all right, I like his resume so far. He's doing good. If he keeps us 3 Champions League, Carrick, we're gonna get you 2 midfielders and a right back. How you feel? I trust Carrick at this moment. But if it goes to shit,
regardless who they give it to, they gotta invest in the squad. We need.
That's recruiting's major right now.
We need 3 midfielders, 2 6s and 8. I think we need a center back, straight up and down, because we don't know what's going
tricky,
on.
Huh?
Felix back. Licha is not playing 30 games. You will hope he plays 30 games, and if we have a full season, that's like 60-something games, right? So it would be business malfeasance if Ineos do not deck out our squad, regardless of who's the manager. My argument for Carrick is he's doing okay. He's steadied the ship. looking to land the plane. He knows the club. He's a very calm force. And I think if you get him better players, he'll probably, I think he'll manage. And I've told you guys this before. Ever since Fergie's gone, the dogs have been out for us. So if we get someone who actually gives a fuck about our club, that'd be great. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta back him. The whole Luis Enrique thing, I think he's like the best coach that rumored to be out there, like in terms of tactics and resume and everything.
Pedigree.
But he's managed teams that have been the teams he's run trouble with were Ferrari teams. He had Messi. He had MSN at Barca. He had Messi, Suarez, Neymar.
Ferrari.
PSG. That midfield is something else. He had some stints. He wasn't that good. The Roma stint wasn't that good.
He built a lot of those teams too.
Yep.
Facts.
You can have a Ferrari, you can't drive it.
Mm-hmm.
The Spain team kind of stalled in the World Cup. They let Morocco blanket them and stifle them in that quarterfinal. But yeah, if we get an Enrique, we can't expect immediate results because the squad, unless we deck out the squad and have like a bang out summer and get some Ferraris or get some fucking Escalades or something in the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Escalades is funny.
We gotta invest in the squad. So I think, like you said, that's the priority. And if we could find a coach that has many ways of winning, not stuck on their brand of football, their formation, and could win at a cool night in Stoke playing some ugly ass football, because that's what the premise is about. But I feel like that's any football. Any you go out in Europe and stuff, you play a big bad team, you might not be able to play your football. You have to, get it out of the mud, basically. So I would like a coach who could do that. So I think for me, Enrique and Nagelsmann are like top, then Carrick, and then everybody else. Like I don't think giving it to fucking Glasner is good.
I'm
not all that keen on Pochettino. Areola,
Yeah.
could he do that at a big club? I know he's good at Bournemouth. Could he do that at a big club? Yeah. In some of those cases, I'd rather stick with Carrick and just give him the toys.
I mean, you basically all we're saying tonight, Chad, is everybody in the show, I don't know what she says, but we all agree, ain't no Premier League coach right now, to me, from what I'm seeing, better than Carrick. So it's got to be a Luis Enrique and a Nagelsmann to come take Carrick out of his job, because he's getting third in Premier League. These bums ain't I don't know. No. What's the dude from Palace?
Glasner.
Come on. That name we shouldn't even be thinking about coaches like
I think in the beginning, Glasner was appetizing.
Because he played a system we were playing with Ruben.
Yeah, it was a direct comparison there. But now it's kind of getting exposed, right? Like, and then they've dealt a little bit they've had to deal with some.
You lost Eza. Yep.
Yeah, they've dealt with some injury. They've lost some players. They're still chugging along, but they're doing pretty much what they're normally gonna do with a team of that size and of that, and you know what? Big up to them, because they were punching above their weight for a while, and now it's kind of looked like it's come down to. Not saying that's an indictment on Glasner at all, but yeah, all right. I'm okay with not hearing best players. It's either fucking Carrick or you go for the stars. We're not going for no little man, yo. Don't say Unai Emery to me. Don't say Unai Emery to me. You know what? And I don't hate Unai Emery. I don't hate him. I
don't hate him either.
I wanted him at one point now. I thought he was the best manager in the league outside of Pep and what's his face at Arsenal. I thought he was the third best, because Slot ain't it. Slot, people are looking at Slot different now, bro. And you know what? I got to give it to y'all. Y'all are the ones who called him out early. Y'all think that Klopp team was a Klopp team. That's what pushed him over the edge. It wasn't it? And I say, you know what? This guy's crafty, man. Yeah, give him some time, and he's doing this now. That also, real quick,
2.0.
One of our ops is retiring at the end of the season, and I gotta say this: Mohamed Salah.
Oh.
Mohamed Salah. Let me tell you this: this guy this guy, I'm so glad he's leaving because he loves a game against Manchester United.
Yeah.
You know how
Go
you
for
got
it.
an up that's just so good, you got to look at him like, you a bitch ass nigga, but you good.
You're real.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
good.
go.
You
Henri
good.
was that. Henri was like that.
Got to show
Who from
respect to
City
that
was like
man.
that?
That man is a
Yeah.
baller, and
Yeah.
he made
Drogba.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, he's gonna tip your hat.
beating a team he's on, playing against him, defending against him, always on pins and needles, always scared, don't know what's gonna happen. So, good retirement. I'm gonna say
Fuck
that.
him still though.
Fuck you. But you know
Yeah,
what?
fuck you
Thanks for
still.
the fantasy
You're a
points.
fucking hell of a player. I give you that.
Fucking
100%.
Prem legend. Prem legend.
I can respect greatness. I can respect greatness, even if I hate you.
I know you work at my liquor store right down here.
Players. So
Did you
players,
just
talk
say
about
that?
players leaving. What's up?
What did you just say?
You don't want
The
to know.
dude who worked there keep telling me I am Salah. Don't I look like him? I was like, man, stop telling me you Salah.
I thought you were being racist. There's actually a guy that's
At the corner
Yeah,
store.
he's like, look at Muhammad Salah. I'm gonna stop on
He's like, yeah, the
stop
guy
on
in my
this
deli.
bullshit.
Would say he looks like Salah.
But he's telling me this because he knows I'm a United supporter. So he's like, oh yeah, Salah's the best. You know I'm the best. I'm Salah. So you don't look like him. Then just get his wife to come up and like, Jesus twin. Like I'm never coming to the store. I'm there every day.
Yeah, I stopped buying liquor from them.
Yeah, but you can feel like throw it. This is what I got for this. Woo! Get you out the door.
Let me do this. We forgot to do this. Shouts to Valori Manuki and Shakiri
Oh, yeah.
LLP 747-444-4444. Big up Ike Ani, Asha, Sushan, Vahe. Hit them up today. They beat the feds. They beat the state. They beat the city. They beat any county, municipality, incorporation, anything that you could put up against them. There is no task too big, and no weapon formed against them shall prosper. All right? 747-444-4444. That's 747-444-4444. Hit them up today based out of Encino, California.
Beautiful city.
Shakidian LLP, the greatest law firm in American history.
That's how that's done.
So yeah, players, positions and stuff. So I think we could all agree, beat around the bush. Midfield is it, right? All the names that are thrown out there. Which ones would you like? How many midfielders you think we need to bring in, and then any other positions that you think are like a critical need for us going forward.
Striker, backup striker.
That's your first choice? That's your number one?
For the sake of the argument, I'm starting top down. So we need a backup striker bad. And we need somebody. You know what? I would he's at Newcastle, but this is when I would go for like a Wissa type. All right. I'll go for a dude like that he not going to start over, but he could play. He can give me 30, 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He can give me 25 minutes and be a fox in the box and figure it out. He's not really doing it for Newcastle now, but to say like a guy like that already has a player in Bumo that he's played with, he's familiar with. You know what I'm saying? That you could jam up there with him. That's what I really want to see, because they're gonna move on from Xerxes, and I feel bad because Xerxes he's just a man out. He's a man without a home, a position right now, and we don't do that 9.5, 10 shit. So whatever. Center back. I like Ta from Leverkusen. I like Ta. Strong.
Okay.
He has a little bit. He's not the fastest, but he can get back there with you. Level-headed, strong defender. I'm with that. Bring him in. As far as left back, I think left back needs to be addressed. Luke Shaw can't just be there, and Dorgu's not going to play there all the time. When he gets back, Dorgu's a left winger. I'm sorry, he's a left winger, a left mid at best, but he is not a fucking a left back or a left wing back. I don't know who we do for a left back. That's honestly a toss up there. And right back needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed. Because Dallo and going forward, Dallo and Mazraoui, they can't be the first choices anymore.
Need a new team.
Yeah.
I like
Other than
that.
that, the midfield is we already know the midfield's an issue. And we talking Bruno G. Those talks stalled today. So it's not looking good.
I think that was just agent chat too.
Yeah.
I do like. I'm gonna go top to bottom. Mikey inspired me. I do like to get. I wouldn't get a striker, but I'll get that guy from West Ham, that little kid with the braids. I would bring him to the fold to compete with
Somerville?
Ahmad. Yeah,
Somerville?
I like Somerville. I would bring Somerville. Get I love the Bruno. I mean, Bruno. If we could get him and this guy I like from Monaco, another midfielder like Magnuson. I think if you could get a Bruno at like an 80, you can get a Magnuson at like a 45. You just got two new midfielders. One's dynamic, but also two good CMs who are good progressive ball carriers. We got so many problems in the back. Center. Oh, geez. Okay, center back is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Our center back is crazy. It just got crazy. It got crazy. And we need we can't just have Luke Shaw out there. Luke Shaw's
Not at his
8
big
week.
age.
Diego Leon ready?
It's too. No.
Don't
At this
sound like
moment
it.
in time, no. At
Does
this
not
moment in
sound
time,
like
no.
it.
I think people are trying to motivate him too, but it's just, it's crazy.
Adjustments, man. He's a kid.
It's adjustments,
New-
yeah.
New country and everything.
I like Carteccio Somerville. I used to think he was Jamaican.
He got the Yachty look though. He look Yachty style though. What is he? Where is he from? He's just a kid
He's
from
Dutch.
London. Oh, is he?
Okay.
I think he's Dutch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think he's a good attacker. Good with the ball, and he's direct. But
Used to play at Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
with
Dutch.
the
So the
injury
center
of the
back?
center back is crazy though.
Yeah.
We got a
I
lot of
would
problems
get-
with center back.
I will get Schlotterbeck from Dortmund. He's basically like a big and tall leecher. Speed, could carry the ball. Good header, good jump in. So that'll be my center back, and we flow with it afterwards. I think keeping Maguire for another year is cool, especially with De Ligt and Leecher. A little dodgy, and let the kids develop some more. Let Heaven and Euro develop. I'm not giving up on them too. I
Shut
think
down the
they'll-
league for the rest of the year. Just shut him.
Shut
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
right? Shut it down.
Put him in cryo.
Yeah. All that.
Right back. I would get Pedro Porro from Spurs, especially if they get relegated.
Really?
Oh. I have
I
to thought
think
about
that's a
Really?
sneaky fucking deal to do. I think he's good in attack and he could defend too. So I'll probably get him. Left back, I don't know, Mike. I'm cool with Dogu. I'm not cool with Shaw, but I'm cool with Dogu as our left back. I think he'll help out Cunha a lot going forward. Let Cunha tuck in the middle. I'm just throwing all kind of words in. I think Dogu and Cunha on the left is a good idea. And I'm not crazy about people talking about left winger. We got Cunha already. And we got I know you don't like this, Casey, but we got Gigi down there waiting in the wings. It sounds like this guy's gonna play next year.
He
So once he
playing.
signs that contract.
He's coming
Once
on
he
the
signs
tour.
contract. Yeah.
He's coming on the tour. Play him
Listen,
now.
I'm not against it. I just need him to sign that professional contract first because I don't trust his daddy. His daddy's tricky. Something that.
Yeah,
his
daddy know he got hot shit, so
Yeah, just
the game.
Y'all gonna have to pay that money. That's what he's saying. That first contract gotta be something. Y'all
Yeah,
think
'cause
of that? Pay me that.
there's a lot of
elsewhere.
a lot of brands are invested in that young player.
He
It's
could go get
crazy.
an Endrick deal. He could get an Endrick deal right now. He
Mhm.
could go to La Liga and get an Endrick deal. If he doing what he doing with us, he can go get an Endrick deal right now. So we gotta lock him in, but also not fucking overpaying.
Yep.
Because he could be shit. He could also be shit. Endrick, we know, was the truth.
Had no room to grow on that squad.
And he balling now.
Yep, doing good on
Yeah,
Leon.
Leon going crazy.
Doing good.
So
Well, the summer
So,
tour will be legit though if they let him get in the mix and the dad like, okay,
Yeah.
y'all feel him. Okay.
I think that's the direction it's going in. And as far as the midfield goes, let's not fuck around. Just get Baliba. Anderson should be the first player we bring in the door. I'd argue it's Anderson first and Shaw back. Get
instantly they
Baliba.
get better.
I'll probably get Jao Gomez from Wolves too. That
I keep forgetting. He's
we
a
can get
bad
him for
dude.
30 million. That's a fucking steal. 30 million. And
Woo.
what else is it? There are a few other guys out there that are pretty. I like this from Monaco, Kamara, the Senegalese guy. I think he's pretty good.
Oh, so you're dipping in my Monaco that thing.
Yeah,
What
basically
about
we need
that
depth.
boy
We
from
need depth.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, basically we need depth in the midfield because we're replacing Casemiro and hopefully Ugarte, and let's take a little pressure off Amino too.
Don't you feel it? Go ahead, Mikey.
What about that boy from Lyon that we played against? The left
Oh
winger?
no, the left one, yeah. I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name.
Short
He's
little
dead.
guy. Changed the game
Yep.
as soon as he came on.
I'll look him up. I can't remember. I know exactly what you're talking about. That would be a sneaky good deal.
His
too.
name is like right here on the front of my head. I just can't.
But
And he has a common African name.
Malik Fofana.
Fofana.
But it's crazy though. Us and we feel like if we read Manchester United, we were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna find me two midfielders. Easy, daddy. I got it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna find two. We're gonna find two midfielders. Trust. Look at all these names we just threw up and attackers. We was like, oh, I was
They
gonna
have
get
to
this
want to
dude.
come here and then they also be fleecing us. They be wanting more money than what we willing to give. And now we on some shit where they gotta tell us they want to be there now before we do it. Good deal.
Yeah, you don't waste time.
I like that though. I like that
Yeah.
though.
I don't
I
give
really
a
like
fuck.
that rule.
If you say, yo, I just like money, so pay me. I respect that. I'll do my thing. Just pay me for it. All right, bet. You don't have to want to be here for me. I'm not caught up by that. I know all these guys are mercenaries and they want big money. That's cool. I get it. It's life-changing money. Change your life. I get it. Ask for it. I'm not opposed to you doing that. Don't act like, man, Manchester United, it's a club I want to I've been supporting since I was 7. And then when we don't say the right number, Liverpool, I've been supporting them since I was 9. So say the price and we'll negotiate from there. Just be professional when you do get it. Thank you.
Yep.
I feel like Casemiro's really a secret agent on Bruno. That's not bad. I just want to be in the summer chasing some guy with another pause.
Quality.
Yeah, I don't want to be just going all chasing this something for 6 months. Get people signed, get them going on tour, get them around JJ, get them around all these people. Let's go. Don't waste time. There's players out there.
Give
But
Casemiro some more money, man. Let us one more year. We already did the fucking Harry deal that we were all screaming for. 1+1. We did that. Casemiro, one more year, bro. One more year to deal with all the games we have left and a new squad. Because we're gonna get a new squad of a bunch of new players. We're asking for multiple players now. We need to be able to bed those guys in with good players. Yeah, I said that.
You got to big up Casemiro though. He is putting some respect on his name though. It's like, y'all don't want to pay me. This is what I do for you. I get you like 8 goals, Daddy. I give you 8 goals.
Whatever you want.
I'll be with Kobe, bringing another dude. It's cool. That's a good midfield.
Tell Bruno put that shit in the air. I'll go get it. I'll go find it. Put that shit in the air.
What in the air?
That's a right?
Casey, it is a World Cup year, though. That's going to hinder both signings and better them into the squad.
Listen, the club.
That's real good. That is perfect.
Yeah.
That is true. I forgot. I forget about this stupid-ass World Cup that I'm probably not going to watch most of.
That's why we can't get Nagelsmann right now. I think Vivell is really high on him. A little German bias, and they worked at Red Bull together. But he's done it at Bayern, doing well with the German squad. I think he could play, different ways. Feel like he changes like formation depending on the game too, which I like. I like that kind of flexibility. He's a young guy, so yeah, that's why he's high up on my list of the manager. And honestly, I'd rather Vivell take over being the director of football than than Jason Wilcox. But it sounds like Jason Wilcox likes puppets. He wants a manager that ain't like a guy like Enrique who's done it all, may not like what Wilcox has to say or wants to do it his way. And I think that's not the direction the club wants to go in right now. They want to have their system and let the manager be more of a coach than a manager. So it might be tough to get like a big name like Enrique, but I think Nagelsmann might fit into that system because he's used to that. He was used to that Red Bull, and at Bayern too. There's a hierarchy at Bayern too that you just can't just usurp. So, but yeah, that's my view on it. Jeez, you quiet, man.
So good, man, because I can't stress over none of this stuff, man, until Ineos do their job.
Yeah, this is the one thing about this time of the year. I hate all this part.
Yeah,
I know it's because you get everybody
Especially
has
no football.
it's daydreamy. Everything is daydreamy, and
It's exciting.
It is, but
That's it.
no, I'm not giving Casemiro. The club's already broken the rules. I thought we can only choose between Casemiro and Harry Maguire to bring back, and they already signed Harry real quick. Like, what happened? But Cass said no, though. Cass said no first. He didn't like the money. Yeah, we being cheap, Mike. You're right. We being cheap for Cass. We being cheap.
I don't see why. I'm okay with. I mean, I know we still have. The thing is, we have to make those new. I just feel like it's good for if we get the 100 million. If we get the 100 million from entering the Champions League, that's that. And now we got money before that. I say you give Casemiro a 1 year deal. 1 year deal. How much? That could be $10 million. 10 million 1 year, and then you play in the bigger games that you have experience in. That's what you came here for, is to play the Champions League.
But that should have been the option for him. I don't get it. Why would he say no to that? They didn't offer him
we
that.
got to lock it up first.
They told Casemiro a number he didn't like.
We got to get there first, and we still not there yet. I know Chelsea losing and Liverpool losing and all that. That's great, but we trying to lock that shit up. So I feel like once we lock it up, we have a little extra money to get Casemiro for 1 year. One more year, Cass. Come on, bro. Don't do this.
I want him to go somewhere. If he don't go to United, I hope he go to like a Italy club and just tear up the Italian league for like 3 years and be like, "Oh, United, he should have kept me. I'm the dude."
Should go play with Modric in Milan. That'll be dope.
I mean, you any ex-United player that go there, they make a big deal of.
I saw a crazy quote today, and I hope it's AI. I saw it. I didn't want to absorb it. Was it Maradona's son talking about Scotty McScotty?
Clickbait, AI.
I saw that, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna die soon because the Matrix is messed up. The world is crazy right now. How could someone say that?"
Stay off the weed.
His Maradona might not be just weed.
Wait a minute, what was the quote again? Something about
He's like,
Scotty's.
McTominay is Jesus.
If his dad is God, Scotty is Jesus.
What's going on?
Fire for that.
Lava for that. That's what scares me about this time. But all around it's good news though. Good show, good news. Everything's good news. It's positive. It's gonna be a big off season though. Oh, so much to do. There's so many dynamics. Key character, new coach, what players fit this, what that. Oh.
They love McTominay in Naples, man. Listen, no more McTominay talk on this channel, all right?
Yeah.
As long as I'm alive, I'm slandering Scott McTominay because you know what?
Nine police.
he ain't do it in the damn red and white. All right. So I don't care what he's doing in Naples. But yo, it's been about an hour, 15 minutes, man. I know we're not going as usual, like we've been going, but we thank you, Blake. So thank you. I'm there with you. Yeah, man. You ain't do it in the red and white. I don't give a damn. But no, thank you to everybody for joining us tonight, man. Y'all special as always. I know we've been kind of falling off with our shows. Yeah, a lot of shit been going on, bro. So, and there's not that much football for us as far as our games at least, but we will be having stuff during the World Cup. There'll be World Cup coverage, games to talk about, football to talk about. Hopefully Jamaica make it in there so we can watch Jamaica live. We can all back Jamaica. If Jamaica make it, we all Jamaican. If Jamaica makes it,
then a fully invested vibes. It's crazy.
I'm promising you, I'm gonna buy a Jamaican kit and all that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so hurt though. They hurt my heart.
They're full of shit. I mean, hell, Trinidad ain't doing damn shit. Done fired the coach. Done fired the damn coach already.
Oh, damn.
So, how you fired Dwight York? What the hell is going on? Anywho. Yes, thanks for joining us, man. Everybody that's going to watch this in the future, everybody watch it today, man. Thank you so much. Just love each other, as we say, man. Stay positive, man. We only lost one game under this coach. One game. One fucking game. And you know what? Let's just enjoy our lives. Enjoy third right now. We can hate watch some shit.
Oh, it's good.
We can hate watch some shit. We can watch some of these bullshit ass international games. You know what I'm saying? And let's just enjoy this, man. Arsenal just lost the title.
Crazy.
They just lost the quadruple.
Hilarious.
They just lost the quadruple, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Yo, love each other. Love your friends. Bun Babylon. Fuck ICE. Free Palestine. You know what it is. Till next time, man. Hold it down.
Peace.
Glory, glory, man. United. Shouts to Corey, Big Cheese, Ronaldo, and it's your boy Big Mike. You represent the Bad Mind Police.
Bad Mind Police.
Next time.